Good morning, my people. What's up? Welcome to this new episode of Bubble Puppy Update. Yeah, you remember when I told you the Bobo is not the first time dog owner? Man, trust me when I say that. And the Bobo is definitely not my first dog or my first breed. I've dealt with German Shepherds, even though I didn't own them, but I've dealt with some. I deal with Belgian Malinois because before moving to the US, I was a trainer in Cameroon and I was a breeder too. So I've handled a lot of dogs, but I've never had a chance to handle a Boer. And being my first Boer, it is challenging, super challenging, man. That puppy just turned what? 14 weeks? To be smart, she's smart. To be defiant, she's defiant. Trainability, top notch. I love it. She is super trainable. But her smartness is the downside of her being. Hey, calm down, girl. So I was saying, the way she's smart, that's also how she makes it challenging. And right now, she hits a phase where she's trying to find her place in the dynamic of the house. Obviously, she recognized me as the boss, as the alpha in the pack. But now, she's trying to fit in between Rio and my son, because the hierarchy I've put in place is me, my woman, my kids, the dogs. But B is trying to fit her place above all of those people, and she's only 4 months. I mean, not 4 months, 14 weeks. She's only 14 weeks and she's already trying to be all the way up there, to be a top general. That won't happen. It won't happen because she started with Rio. She's trying to challenge Rio. She's trying to mount Rio when Rio is laying. She's doing like males. When Rio pee, she go over there and try to pee on Rio pee. I'm like, man, that is way too early. She wants to eat in Rio's bowl. They drink water in the same, so there's no food aggression on that side. On that side, Rio is good with her because there's no food aggression. They share food and everything, so they are being good about that. So that is something that was something I was able to get under control, so they don't fight over food. This is something I'm proud of. But the fact that she stepped aside from her bowl to go and eat in Rio's bowl. Right now it sounds cute, but in the future, who knows? So it's something I'm trying to prevent the most as I can. They can drink water together. It's okay. I'm okay with that for them, sharing water. Sharing food sometimes. It's also trying to have fight against food aggression, but I don't want her to deliberately think what belongs to Rio automatically belongs to her. So those are part of the challenging aspect of her right now. And the fact that she's also trying to bark at my son. When my son tried to play with her, she played in a dominant way. Excuse me. She played in a way that she wants to dominate him. She wants to launch. She goes in an attack mode. She's not the bad puppy. She's a good puppy. But it's just part of the breed, the dominance of the breed. And when that's happened, Rio doesn't let that happen. She will put her at her place. She will let her know you are out of bounds here. You don't do that. So when I see Rio correcting the action, I will enforce the correction, and I will let my son enforce the correction to the dog. So she knows her place. And it's good that I'm saying this straight now rather than in the future. She's not an aggressive dog. She's just a playful puppy. A puppy who's trying to figure out stuff. And in a puppy, those are all the attributes you want to see. Mama, please. Those are all the attributes you want to see in a puppy.
No.
So, just like I was saying, those are all attributes you want to see in a pup. Because if your puppy doesn't show you all what they have, all the different sides, you will never be able to evaluate them as an adult. You might be able, but it's going to be difficult. So seeing a puppy reacting, so when you see a puppy reacting in a certain way, it kind of helps you to canalize and to stabilize the puppy early enough, so you don't get surprised in the future. It's just when we are working on this. I told you when she was younger, I wasn't putting a leash on her. I was letting her free following me. Now that was under control, now I'm introducing the leash. So she will follow me on the leash, but she wants to pull. And we all know pulling is normal in dogs. When she's trying to pull, it's the right time to correct the issue rather than waiting in the future to correct it. The same thing with this attitude she's having right now, where she's trying to fit in the dynamic of the household. So it's just a matter of training, a matter of your puppy telling you, this is who I am. I am an alpha. I want to lead. It's okay for your dog to be an alpha. Don't take me wrong, but if your dog has to be an alpha to the other dogs, not to the family member. So people, if you think about getting a Bobo, be mentally prepared to go through all those challenges, because it's not easy. And you have to be on top of the game. You have to be on top of your dog. If you have multiple dogs, you have to be on top of them. Most of the time, your older dogs will help correct the issue when you're not around. They will correct the puppies and let them know what's going on. And there's no better educator or teacher than an older dog who already knows the rules, because that older dog will be able to pass the knowledge better than you will. Because we use these words, they might understand us, they might hear us, but sometimes they don't get it. Meanwhile, with a dog, when the dog is trying to enforce something in another dog, they will make sure they get it. Hey mama, come Rio. Come, up Rio. Up, Rio, come. Come say hi. Rio, come. Allez. Up. Come say hi, mama. Say hi. All right. This one is still on my reach. Whoa. I can still carry this one. Yeah. She's still on my, look at her, she's getting big. Look at that. 14 weeks old. Whew. Look at that. And today you are going to the vet. We are going for her booster and Rio rabies shot. Rio need her rabies shot. So, whew, you need muscle to carry that kind of puppy. Yeah, don't make fun of me because I'm skinny. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to lift up a little bit some weight. So, people, if you want to get a ball, yeah, you have to make sure you're on top of your game. And having a Rottweiler too, it's a cream. It was way easier. Rottweilers was way easier. It was way easier to have a Rottweiler. But this ball, I'll keep you updated. Remember, people, Remain special, remain amazing, stay awesome. Because what? 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 You are doggy lovers. Catch you on the next one.